traders, this is a live day trading video. This is with the SPXL day trading plan. In about 4 minutes or a little bit less, I'm going to become active in this trade. And in just a moment, I'll unlock the platform and you can see where my position is. And then at the very end, we will go over the spreadsheet and look at the results so far. So what this is, SPXL, if you're not familiar, is a 3 times leveraged ETF that tracks the S&P 500. So if the S&P 500 goes up 1%, this goes up 3%, but likewise, if the S&P goes down 1%, this will fall 3%. So that means that it's not a good instrument for long-term investing. However, it is great for day trading and possibly swing trading. Pardon me if I'm a little bit out of breath. I just finished a workout right before I had to start making this video, so that's my fault. Anyway, let me explain what these vertical lines here mean. So this purple line here, this is when I started back testing this trading plan up until this green line, and that green line is where we started forward testing it. So if you're not familiar, back testing is kind of like applying the steps of your trading plan or trading algorithm, going back in time and finding out if it's profitable or not. So this plan did turn a profit during this period between this purple and green lines, even though the trading plan only takes long positions, which means that you are buying shares and you're expecting the price to go up, and that's how you make money. So even though this thing was in an overall downtrend with some choppiness, it made money even though we were trading for the price to go up. So I found that very compelling, and that after doing that for 100 days, that's what this represents here, this span of time is 100 days, and finding out that it is profitable in a really huge downturn, the worst I've seen since I've started trading, I decided to go ahead and start forward testing it. So the green line represents where we started forward testing, and you can see that very choppy price action, overall downtrending again, because here's where we started and here's where we are right now. So, and we are profitable. Again, we'll look at the results at the end of this. So let's go down to a shorter time frame. This is, before we do that really quickly, this is today's candle. So today was the CPI report, all kinds of stuff going on. Again, I don't trade based off of any of that stuff. This trading plan, the thing that I love about it is that it doesn't use any news. It doesn't use any emotion. There's no subjectivity. And the trades are placed the day before. And I don't care what's going to happen the next day. Either the trade gets executed or it doesn't. And then I have some rules and instructions on what to do once I get executed in the trade. And you're going to see me execute those rules in just a moment. So this is today's daily candle. Obviously, we gapped down, way down, and then bounced up considerably. So let's go down to a shorter time frame, the 5-minute chart. And let's start at the beginning of the day, and I'm going to unlock the platform. So you can see here's where I guess the CPI news was released, and the market just took a huge dive in the pre-market. So let's unlock the platform. So again, this position, my position, has absolutely nothing to do with this or the news or thinking that there's going to be a bounce or something like that. I just don't trade that way because I find that opens you up to emotional trading. So as I said, this trade was planned ahead of time based on what my trading plan tells me to do, not what's going on in the market. And we got filled here at 54.20. So there was a lot of upward movement early on in the day. So if you just look at this much of the chart, you think, wow, you got in way late, it's way overextended. Well, this is the confirmation that's required by my trading plan in order to take this trade. Does it always work? Absolutely not. Again, we'll go over all the results so far at the end. This is trade number 51, by the way. So now here we are in the trade at 54.20, and let's just check and see what the price action did. So here's where I have to become active in the trade. So we'll just scroll through this very quickly, and then I'll switch to the 1-minute chart and find a kind of a local support area, and we will bring our stop loss up to that level. So let me just get my cursor back here and check to see 56. Let's go to 56.45. I like that as a local support with some room. The next level would be at the bottom of this candle. In fact, I think I'm going to go there because I don't see any huge selling as of right now. So let's go to 56.73. What we're doing here essentially is just locking in more profit. We could get stopped out right away. If we did, that's okay. We have to live with that. So there's our 56.73. And you can see our position way down here at 54.20. If I scale out, you can see just how how much in the profit we are per share. Again, it's not going to be a huge profit overall because this is a small account that I'm using to test trading plans. And right now, while we're waiting for this thing to play out, it looks like we might, yeah, we got a bit of room here. I don't think we're going to get stopped out anytime soon, but basically what I'm going to be doing is following the price action up, assuming that it bounces off some other support level and continues to increase. Otherwise, we'll get stopped out and we'll go over the spreadsheet and the results and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, where was I going with this? Yeah, so essentially what's going to happen as far as my trading goes in the future is I really don't have any time to actively day trade anymore during the market open. And in fact, even with these SPXL trades, there may be times where I'm going to be closing in the after hours. I'll still make videos showing that because I do want to show you guys how that works. And yeah, other than that, as long as this plan continues to prove profitable, and it is so far after 51 trades, I'm going to continue to increase share size as I'm able to. So right now, again, this is a small account with about $1,000 in it. So we're trading with about half the account on each one of these trades. That may sound crazy risky to you if you're used to never risk more than 10% on a trade, and that's excellent advice for active day trading with single stocks, single equity stocks, where you're not trading an ETF or an S&P 500 instrument or something like that. This is entirely different what I'm doing here. So based off of that, I feel comfortable risking half this account on each trade. And there's a lot more that goes into that as well. Again, this is a very small account, so we're talking about half of a very small account. So, but anyway, what we're doing here is we're tracking the results of one single share, even though you guys have seen me slowly increase my share size as we've gone on with this trading plan. Because what I want to know is this plan still profitable? I don't want to know if, well, because now I increased my share size and lost a trade, now all of a sudden we're unprofitable. Does that really mean the plan is unprofitable? Absolutely not. So you'll see all of that in the spreadsheet here in just a few minutes. We have less than 2 minutes now before the market closes, showing a bit of weakness here at the moment. So it could come down, stop us out, or anything can happen in the markets. You guys know that. We could see a reversal and some energy near all-time highs of the day. So we'll just see what happens here. We about 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Again, if you have any questions about anything I said in this video, please leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you. I also, while we have a few minutes here, possibly, maybe not, I want to mention what I'm thinking for the future of this channel. Beside this SPXL day trading plan, I'm thinking about expanding and talking about overall kind of personal financial planning. I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a financial advisor. I have no education or training, no formal education or training in that, just self-study. And I'm trained in math and physics, so I have a kind of logical mindset. I'm not a gambler. So I'd like to share some ideas going, forward in the future about my own kind of personal finance journey and how I'm trying to make good decisions with my own finances, so that, money is not an issue. That's the thing. It's not about being rich. It's just about not having any financial worries or burdens. So looking like we got very close to getting stopped out there. Let's see what the low of this candle is. It's 56.82, so 9 cents above our stop loss. And we only have 20 seconds left. So if this thing doesn't get hit, the stop loss doesn't get hit, I will get out with my hotkeys. So close to getting stopped out here. We got I'm looking at the clock down here, 5 seconds now, and what I do is I just close this order. Yeah, we got to get out, so I'm going to close this order and then get out with my hotkeys. $56.83 is where we got filled, so we actually got filled a little higher than where our stop was, $56.83, and we were at $56.73, so we got 10 more cents per share. And so that's nice. 56.83, we'll enter that into the spreadsheet right now and look at the results so far. So here is today's trade number 51, as I said. 56.83 is where we got out. So this is where our stop loss was. That would have been worst case scenario. We got out at 56.83. So we ended up making 263. We were risking 158 on that trade. So that's pretty nice. And that's per share. So I'm just, as I said, just tracking one single share. Actually, I think that should be a 0. So we're not back to all-time highs yet, but we'll take a look at all of the statistics right now. We've been trading this now for 98 trading days. Let me just make sure that's updated. Yeah, we haven't passed the range. 98 trading days, 51 trades. Overall P&L, this is per share. So we're only tracking one single share on this spreadsheet. That's $16 per share. So if you were trading 10 shares, you'd be up $160. If you're trading 100 shares, you'd be up $1,600. So on and so forth. And our win rate is just under 65%, which is great because our backtesting win rate was right around there. That's 65.8%. And we've had 33 wins, 18 losses. Again, 51 total trades. Average cost per trade, because this is just tracking one single share, $75. And our ROI based on that is 21.26%. Average loss is 196. I'll have to update this. That's going to go up in just a moment. Let me just find out which cell that was. It's going to be H153. This is all live, so just bear with me. I'm going to update this really quick so we can get an accurate number there. H153, and now our average win is 157. So our win-to-loss ratio is 0.8. This 0.83, this is what I back-tested. So very close. Here's the P&L curve. This is where we are right now. We have been as high as 18.28 per share. We're heading back up there. We've seen kind of a convergence here of our P&L curve, which is interesting. So but overall we're trending up. Obviously we started down here at 0 and here's where we are. We've never gone below 0, so that's good. And other than that, I think that's just about everything. So that is trade number 51 of the SPXL day trading plan. Let me know if this video was helpful to you. Hit the like button, leave a comment down below about anything that I said in the video, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, go into every single trade with a plan. Stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop loss, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.